let me uh, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Rod McCree. I am the IP Communication Director here at ABP. I'm also joined by Tommy Lee, who is the Vice President of Fanvil North American Sales. We also have Brandon and Kati on the line. Brandon and Kati are part of our partner sales team as well here at ABP. And then we have on the support and engineering side, we have Marinelli. So all of these folks are here to support and to answer any questions that you may have as we move forward in the presentation. Now, all of your mics are muted. So if you have questions, however, feel free to use the chat functionality and we'll get those questions answered. Now, we will have a question and answer session later in the presentation. So that is where the chat functionality will come in. All right, so we want this to be an interactive webinar. Again, as I stated, your mics are muted, but you do have the ability to ask questions or provide comments. So we encourage you to participate. Also, we're giving away a couple of access control units at the end of the webinar. Now, you do have to be present throughout the webinar in order to be eligible to win. So you want to make sure that you stick around for that. And what we're giving away is an i60 door phone, and we're also giving away a VIK-01 as well. And we're actually going to talk about the VIK-01 a little bit later on in the presentation. So here's our agenda for today. We have mainly six main sections that we want to cover. We'll kick things off by introducing Fanvil, and for those who may be new to ABP, I'll briefly go over who we are. Then I'll give an overview of the Fanvil Cloud Management System. The acronym for that is FCMS. So you'll hear me referring to FCMS quite a bit in the presentation. After that, we're going to look at the Smart Property Management Platform, followed by the FCMS mobile app, and that's called Fanvil Link. Next, we'll go over which Fanvil units are supported by FCMS, and then at the end we'll go over a few application scenarios as well. And as I stated earlier, if we have time, we'll wrap things up with the Q&A session. So I hope you find this session valuable, and I look forward to sharing these insights with you. So if you're just getting acquainted with Fanvil or with ABP, let me start again with a brief overview of who we are and what we bring to the table. And let's start with Fanvil. So Fanvil is a top company. They make easy to use communication devices for businesses. With Fanvil and with Linkvil as well, all of their products use the same technology, which makes communication simple and easy. They offer both wired and wireless devices, and these devices work in places like schools. You'll find them in hospitals. You'll find them in government building. Products are made in both China and Vietnam as well. And one thing to note about Fanvil is that all of their products are built with care, and there is a focus on high quality so that the needs of the different customers you deal with are met. So the big takeaway from this slide is Fanvil is all about staying ahead of communication technology. They've been doing this a long time, right? They've been doing this for 22 years. They have more than 150 patents, and their focus on research and development just illustrates how serious rather they are about creating new and better ways to keep your customers connected and to keep your customers secure. So even though today we're kind of focusing on the access control, I want to bring this slide in just to highlight that Fanvil offers a full range of solutions for today's communication and security needs, including IP phones, access control, intercom, broadcasting, hybrid collaboration, the auto provisioning and management platform, and we'll kind of touch on some of that earlier. That makes it easy to manage all those devices in one place. And like I say, today we're going to focus on access control. Because Fanvil has heavily invested in this solution, and now access control is one of their fastest growing solutions. Fanvil is committed to expanding and improving their access control solutions to help meet the growing need of businesses, no matter where that business is located. With cutting edge technology, Fanvil ensures top-notch security and seamless integration into modern communication systems. And moving forward, we can be assured that Fanvil will continue to invest in this area and provide even more advanced and more reliable solutions. Support for Fanvil is local. You can reach out to Fanvil or the local tech support for any tech-related questions. And for more business-related inquiries, you want to contact Tommy. For local tech support, you want to reach out to either Hector or Pedro. And then again, we're here as a resource for you here at ABP as well. We have a full team of technical and support folks like Marinelli, who's on the call as well. So no matter what your questions, your inquiries, your issues, no matter what they are, there is a team here at ABP and with Fanvil that's there to support you. From installation to deployment to managing, we're here for you. So this is for those that are new to ABP. Let's take a closer look at who we are and what sets us apart as a trusted leader in providing innovative solution and exceptional support to our partner base. So we've been around a while as well. Since 2001, we've been helping our partners by providing a smart technology solution. We are based out of Dallas, but we do have a global presence. We focus on things like voice over IP, video calls, security cameras, building access, networks, and smart devices as well. I like to say that we are broad in our offering, meaning you get the economies of scale of a broadline distributor, but we're niche in our focus, which means you get the specialization of a niche player. And we create and we support these solutions specifically to help businesses that manage technologies for either themselves or others. As I alluded to earlier, we have a really good sales team in folks like Brandon, in folks like Kadi, We also have Jose, we have Jake, we have Christian, and I think Christian might be on this call as well. And I do apologize, Christian, if I didn't introduce you. But Christian is part of our Canadian team as well. And Christian is on both the sales and the engineering side as well. So that's Christian Fent. All those guys are great at what they do. They're very supportive, and they're always ready to help when you need. All right, so let's take a closer look at Fanvil's cloud-based management solution. So FCMS is a smart cloud-based system that makes managing Fanvil access control devices easy, and it makes it convenient as well. It connects with the property management platform, and with the Fanvil Link app, it gives users full control from anywhere. So Fanvil Link, now that's a cloud-based intercom app with features like remote door unlocking, real-time video intercom rather, smart notification. And again, this makes it easy to monitor and manage security at your home or your property interests, no matter where you are. It's the pretty clear, pretty straightforward setup for distributors, for installers, and for property managers. And FCMS is simple to use. It's highly efficient, and it's budget friendly, and perfect for today's modern security needs. So let's do a deeper dive into smart property management. The smart property management platform. Now that's part of FCMS. So in a nutshell, FCMS connects with a property management platform, and the Fanvil Link app gives users full control from anywhere. Fanvil Link, as I mentioned earlier, is a cloud-based intercom app that includes features like real-time video conferencing, remote door unlocking, smart notification. So this makes it easy to monitor and manage security no matter where you are. And again, as I alluded to earlier, is a very clear, pretty straightforward setup for us as distributors, for you as the installers, and for the property managers that you work with. So this is just kind of the hierarchy as it relates to FCMS account setup. So at the highest level is ABP. ABP will assist partners in setting up their own FCMS account. In this hierarchy, the partner will have an installer role, which allows them to set up and manage FCMS accounts for property manager. So this clear structure ensures that distributors, installers, and property managers each have the appropriate access and control. And with this setup, partners can easily manage their access control system, and they can also customize them for each property that they work with. So each role, whether it's distributor, installer, or partner, each role concentrates on an area within its own responsibility. Higher level accounts only access a limited amount of information from lower level accounts, and therefore it ensures some privacy as well. So here's the installer level FCMS account and what it can do. To set up an installer level FCMS account, you do need to go through a distributor, an authorized distributor like ABP. Once you have the account set up by us, you can manage different projects like offices. You can manage communities. and villages, and you can assign a property manager to each one of those. You can also control the MAC address library, which means adding and removing devices, or even adding devices in bulk using templates. So this slide highlights a more granular view at the installer level FCMS account. And again, the installer account, it lets you do remote control accesses on devices. You can upgrade firmware, you can reboot, you can run diagnosis rather, you can check system logins to keep track of what's happening. So it's a complete tool for managing and maintaining the system. So this is more of the operational interface for the installer level FCMS account. And this is where you manage and control all of the features, from creating projects to performing remote device operation. So it's designed to be both intuitive and user-friendly. But in a nutshell, it gives you everything you need to efficiently manage your access control systems. All right, so let's quickly go over the property manager level FCMS account. So in community and office type projects, you can create these accounts to manage access and devices at the property level. Now, in the villa type project, you don't necessarily need this features, because that setup is a lot more simpler rather. So there's really, in a villa, there's really no need for a property manager account. The property manager account, however, allows you to do a lot of things. You can add residents to buildings and apartment, check the status of devices. You can see which devices are linked to which resident. You can also assign office staff to specific offices and department. You can change device settings like the name and door control. And you can also set up access control with PIN codes or with ID cards as well. So the account also can create access plan. You can view logs like door activity, security updates, system logins, and you can also send notifications to the residents as well. You can even perform remote tasks like firmware upgrades, rebooting devices, run diagnosis. Plus, it tracks device statuses, access control, and call stats. And that's designed to help keep everything running smoothly. So the property manager level FCMS account, it gives property managers full control over access control system. As I alluded to earlier, it allows them to add residents, to view devices, track devices, and which devices are linked to which resident. It allows them to assign staff, change device setting, set up those PIN codes, and this is just the interface for that. So, this is perfect for managing community and office type projects, and it offers a simple and easy way to manage security and operations within Fanvil systems. So we highlighted Fanvil Link as a custom built app that works with the Fanvil cloud management system, and how it enables users to control door access and monitor door phones. But there's also a mobile app that equally provides convenience and a streamlined experience as well. And we'll do a deeper dive into that in the next slide. We're also going to look at the licensing requirements, and how one go about getting that license. Uh, the mobile app, as I alluded to earlier, with regards to Fanvil Link, that is part of FCMS. It's an application designed to work with Fanvil's smart property management system. Again, allowing users to control access and monitor, create temporary keys for visitors, deliver personnel and others via their smartphones. It provides, again, a convenient and efficient user's experience as well. Office type projects, they are, I think I need to, oh, sorry. So office type projects, they're basically three project types. There's the community, there's office, and there's villa. Um, so let's go ahead and look at the interface for that. So what we're illustrating in this is how Fanvil Link app makes it easy for residents to control their business access from their phones. From here, they can do things like unlock doors. They can see who's at the door. They can even send temporary keys to visitors or delivery drivers, which is very convenient. The app is designed to be simple to use and is also designed to help keep things secure while at the same time making access more convenient. So whether at home, whether away, residents can stay connected and they can manage their doors with just a few taps. So we kind of touched on this earlier, but to obtain a mobile app license, Fanvil provides the license to ABP. We provide it to the partner, and then the partner provides it to the end user. So that might be an oversimplification. So, Tommy, is there anything more I should mention on this?
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to mention is that this license, the unique about it is just one NRE, and that's just a one-time payment versus a recurring. That's not to say that installers can't install a recurring cost, because that's kind of the model that's been set in the marketplace. And the reason why we do that is to really offset our servers that serve this community, because all of our servers are Amazon-based, which is really local servers that is really outside across the pond. That is outside across the pond, so they're built internationally, so that there's no concern about security. So these are really local servers that is meant to serve its purpose, and you don't have to worry about data security.
All right, thanks, Tommy. All right, so license requirements. So Fanvil encourages partners to use the Fanvil indoor stations and projects, and in doing so, they will provide 5 free app accounts to installers. For projects without indoor stations, installers must purchase that license from an authorized distributor like ABP. As far as pricing, the basic cloud service license comes in at about $50 MSRP. That includes 5 app accounts, the one-time fee, and additional accounts require what's called an expanded account license, and that comes in at about $15 MSRP. And again, that includes a one-time free. So if you need more details on this, feel free to reach out to me or to reach out to Tommy to discuss further. So this is just a sort of a graphical slide on the pricing that we just discussed. Again, if you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out to Tommy or me, or I can just simply, if you want a snapshot of this slide, I can certainly send this to you as well. All right, so Fanvil is made, so the FCMS. Now that is made for managing Fanvil door access units and Fanvil video door phones with different features from big touch screens to face recognition to simple one button models, indoor stations, for easy access control. These door access unit not only work with FCMS, but also connect smoothly with Fanvil IP phones for a hassle-free experience. So here's a look at a more granular look at Fanvil's robust lineup of door phones and indoor stations, including the new product, the VIK01. These products, they're durable, they're feature rich, they offer excellent pricing for partners, they're pretty aggressive margins, and the VK01. So this is relatively new. It's a video intercom kit. So it brings more advanced features to the lineup, which enhances the value for both users and installers. That kit includes the indoor station, which is the I504W. It includes a door phone, the I60, and it also includes the Fanvil Link mobile app as well. Now, this should be ready by late March or by early April. But I do believe you can pre-order this. Am I right, Tommy? Or can this be pre-ordered?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
you can,
All right.
you
So
can really order this, and all the license fees and everything is included.
okay, got you. All right, guys. So here's one of Fanvil's advanced video door phones. So this is the I68. Actually, I think I'm missing a. Okay, so it's I68. The I68. So this has a 7-inch color screen. There's HD video. There's clear audio. Making it easy to see, making it easy to hear who's at the door. This also features facial recognition. It supports RFID cards for extra security and convenience. And I68 is perfect for they're perfect for homes. It's perfect for businesses. It's perfect for offices. And the good thing is that it works very well with other Fanvil devices as well. And we'll kind of look at that towards the end. All right, so here we have this is the I66 and the I67. Just like the I68, the I66 and I67 are designed to make security easy. They also include HD video and clear audio. They also support facial recognition. They support RFID cards and remote unlocking for added convenience. Like the I68, the I66 and the I67, they're both perfect for homes. They're perfect for offices. They're perfect for business, and they work very well with other Fanvil devices for a full access control system. All right, so what we have here is the Fanvil I61, the I63, and the I64. All of these are video door phones that combine access control, intercom, and security features. All of these have pretty durable aluminum design. They are designed to be waterproof and dustproof. So they're great for outdoor use. The I-61 here and the I-62, these have a single speed dial button and 2-megapixel cameras for audio and video call and access control. The I-63, so this is a 5-speed dial button, so for quick access. And the I-64, this includes added lighting keypad for even more convenience. And like previously discussed on the other door phones, these models work very well in apartments, in offices, in communities. They're easy to set up, and they are highly reliable. So the I-60 is a compact video door phone. This has speed dial buttons as well. Plus it also has an IP65 rating, so it's perfect or suitable, I should say, for indoor and for outdoor uses. It supports multiple door opening methods like like BLE or DTMF. IC cards. It also features a 2-megapixel camera for audio and video calls. This one works well with SIP. They work well with OnVIF as well. So that means that it's pretty easy to integrate other security systems and like cameras. And so this is a solution that's great for villas, apartments. It's great for communities as well. Now, there's also the I-60K, very similar to the I-60, but as you can see, the difference is the numerical keypad, in addition to that speed dial button. But it offers a lot of the same features as the I-60, including multiple access methods, 2-megapixel camera. So again, this is another device or solution that's perfect for both residential and commercial areas as well. So this is an indoor station. This is the I-506W and I-504W. So these are touchscreen indoor stations, and they are designed to provide a safe and convenient living experience. So do I have let's see. Okay, I don't have the 504, but let me just kind of tell you the difference. So the I-506W, so this one, that one has a 10-inch screen, and the I-504W, that's a 7-inch screen. That's pretty much the differentiator between the two. They both offer stylish design, easy to use interface. Both models support the two-way intercom, remote door opening, and alarms. They come with a variety of expansion interfaces to connect other security devices. Again, these units are ideal for residential, for villas, office buildings. The Fanvil Android-based units, and those are I don't have that one either. So there are a few of the Android-based units, basically the I-507W, the I-505W, the I-57A, the I-55A. Those units right now are not supported on FCMS, and however they will be in the short term. That's pretty much why I didn't put it on here, because right now it's not supported with FCMS, but it will in the future. One thing about the I-506W, one differentiator between the I-506W and the I-504W is that the I-506W supports both wall-mounted and desktop stand installation, and the I-504W that only support wall-mounted installations for now. Right. So Fanvil access control solutions, the device that we talked about, these are very versatile devices, and they can be applied across a variety of scenarios. Uh, the way it works though is the Fanvil FCMS organizes scenarios basically into three main categories, right? There is the community, there's the office, and there's the villa, right? So for instance, a bank or a school, that has multiple student dormitories, that would be considered a community scenario. All right, so let's do a little bit deeper dive into each of those. So in the community setting, FCMS provides intelligent access control, visitor management. It gives residents seamless control over access and visitors' permissions. And this system not only does it enhance security, but it offers convenience for everyday use. So it makes it easy for residents to be able to manage who enters and who exits the premises. So for office settings, FCMS it also provides a comprehensive communication and management solutions for that office space. It allows property managers to be able to monitor and control all of their communication devices in real time. It also enhances security, it enhances efficiency, and it makes sure just the overall operations in that workplace continue to work smooth. All right, so villas require a higher level of personalization and flexibility. Um, FCMS provides exceptional security, efficient management for villas with features like remote door unlocking, video calls, monitoring. It also offers more tailored solutions, and that's designed, to meet some of the unique needs of that high-end resident. But again, it also offers convenience and top-notch protection as well. All right, so that concludes today's presentation. I want to open it up now we still have some minutes, so I wanted to open things up for questions. Again, your mics are muted, but there is a chat box that you can use to ask any questions. And I'm going to ask Brandon, Kati, and Marianella to monitor the chat and see if there's any questions.
There is one question here from Renee, just asking, I believe they meant to ask, okay, never mind. That is done. I can't see some of these tabs for some reason on the question. Okay, here is one question. This looks exactly like AccuVox. What is the difference between the two, and do you have a bigger entrance device like the AccuVox?
I'm going to defer that to Tommy. I'm not familiar with AccuVox.
Well, AccuVox is a major competitor, and that from my perspective, now you have a choice between paying a much higher costing solution with AccuVox versus looking at a competitive solution, which, by the way, will in general bring the market price of these units downward. So this is really sort of an interesting buy where you can go ahead and have an alternative choice and see what features you need for the price that you pay for each of the solutions.
Okay, thanks, Tommy. Any other questions?
And it looks like the next
Yes, this
question.
is Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. So, we bought a couple of units for testing, an i67, I guess, a higher and normal, and tried to install for a customer. Problem with it was that when you would turn on the unit, it would say if you would like put in some different unit numbers there, it would say room number 1, room number 2, room number 3, and the guy it was like say, well, this is not a hotel room, this is an apartment or unit number. Should be able to modify the name by make it more appropriate for this right now. I think we don't have any access to that changes or display that comes up on the system. I was wondering if that's something that we can maybe modify later on.
So I
Well,
think that's going to be.
based on that customization, I mean, you could go ahead and work. I suggested you hook up with Hector Zarita to express what your needs are, and we could work with you to see if that's something like that can be done for a future rev.
Okay, all right, sounds good. But
All right. The next question we have is there a training program for installers?
So let me just back up because I think Robert, I think his call got dropped somehow. Robert, do me a favor. After this slide here, I'm gonna have my contact and Tommy's contact information. So send your questions to either myself or Tommy, and we'll finish addressing those for you. Somehow you got dropped off. Sorry, Brandon. Go ahead.
No worries. So the question was, is there a training for installers?
Well, there's no formal training. A lot of this is really hooking up the same SIP type endpoints. The bigger challenge with access control is you have to deal with physical structures, like putting it inside walls and things like that. That's not something that we're experts in.
But I can tell you that as far as support during before and during your installation, if there are questions, feel free to reach out to us, to reach out to Fanvil as well. Tommy and his team, Hector, Pedro, those guys are fairly knowledgeable when it comes to deployment. So feel free to reach out to us, and if we can answer or support you, we certainly will. Any other questions, Brandon?
So the next question is, do the i68 have brackets or accessories that come with it?
Well, the i68 will have perhaps a flush mount. I have to confirm that, but what I mean, a lot of accessories come with a lot of different things. I'm not sure what you're looking for.
I would say, I would imagine that online, if you were to look up the i68 data sheet, I'm almost certain it'll tell you what's in the box.
Yeah, but more specifically, that would be another question I'd like to do a little bit more. Before we give you an answer, I want to be a little bit more sure. So send that to me as well, specifically the units and questions, and I'll get that back to you.
And then we have a question about which model do you recommend for a building with 200 condos? I think this would be more a sales related question that perhaps send in an email to sales@abbtech.com unless Tommy has some input on which model he would recommend.
But I mean,
Yeah, it depends on entry. Well, go ahead. I mean, we have models that actually support with big displays that can show the apartments or the user's name. It really depends on what you're looking for. We also have models that support facial recognition. We also have keypads, which allow a person to enter a specific code. So it really depends on what your entry is. So the number of apartments or tenants is not a limitation. It depends on how you want to implement it.
Then we have a question: do the indoor stations integrate with IP cameras such as Hikvision or UniView?
Yes, they do. In fact, one of the standard codecs that it supports is H.264, which is a standard interface that many of the third-party IP cameras do support.
We have a person asking, will the recording be available to have emailed to them?
Yes, yes, we'll have Jenny send those out to those that are interested.
And another question: any issues working with robotics and access IP cameras?
All of these items work off of SIP interface. So as far as we're concerned, I'm not overly familiar with robotics, but I do know that many of the technologies that exist today are analog based, and that all of these products are SIP based. So very similar to our phones. They all follow the SIP standard in terms of interfacing with these units.
We have a question: can we get hands-on training on the West Coast if possible?
Well, when you say hands-on training, are you referring to training and installations, or
That's just the question. I mean, if you could add,
yes.
whoever wrote that question, if they could add on to that question, and we'll get to it shortly.
Yeah, I think Tommy kind of alluded to it earlier, where there's not any form of training, but I would definitely like to know a little bit more about the training, what your expectations are.
Another question: are the Fanvil products NDAA compliant?
Yes, they are. In fact, all the components that are built inside are basically off the blacklist market. So yes, they are NDAA compliant.
Okay, we have a customer asking, will you have hands-on working displays of your new intercom products at ISC West this year?
Very good question. Yeah, the answer is yes. We're going to actually have a working display, so I encourage everybody to come visit us there.
Next question is, can you use QR codes on the Fanvil devices as one of the access authorizations?
We use QR codes to basically grant licenses off of mobile phones, which makes it really easy to use. But it does have a camera. I'm not sure what you want to use the QR codes for, but many of these readers, these access control, do have RFID card readers, so people can carry a key fob or perhaps like a regular credit card entry, depending on what format they use to get in.
Then we have a question: can you compare the performance of the Fanvil i68's anti-spoofing detection, improved security in higher risk environments versus more traditional access control system?
Well, I mean, that's a very detailed question. I'm not sure what you want to compare it to. We do have tamper resistance and things like that alarms that should the unit be tampered with, an alarm will go off to the administrator, letting them know that the unit is being or has been tampered with moving forward. There's lots of security systems. I mean, SIP alone has its own security system surrounding about it. It's not an open system. So there's lots of things that you can secure with it. Obviously, with codes, you can assign a 3-digit code, or you can assign a 13-digit code, depending on how you want to do it in terms of, unlocking these specific, relays and things like that moving forward.
And next question, is there 3CX compatibility for auto provisioning?
I don't know the list off the top of my head.
Yeah, I believe there are. I believe there are some. There's some devices, some of the i6 devices. I have to actually go to 36.com to see what's on their compatibility list. Give me a second, because I'm doing that as we speak. I do believe there are some that I saw on here. Give me a second.
And then
And
Tommy,
so,
back to, sorry, go ahead, Rod. Go ahead.
yeah, so the I-61 is one that that comes on their list of compatibility. But there may be some other. Well, I mean, in terms of compatibility, I would say all of the Fanvil security devices and access control devices or compatible with 3CX. Where the list comes in is what will 3CX support, right? And generally what 3CX supports are those devices that are listed. However, ABP supports anything that we sell, right? Any device that we sell, we would give you full support for that device. Same with Fanvil, right? Any device that is sold by Fanvil, regardless of the platform, we will certainly they will certainly give you support as well. But again, what shows up on the list is I-61, but every device is compatible.
And going back in terms of the installer training, they meant more software wise.
So on the actual platform,
Correct.
yeah. So I don't know if any formal training. I mean, it's probably something that we can discuss both internally and with Fanvil to see how we would do that, how would we deliver it. So there's a lot of variables that come into play, but that's a discussion that that goes a little bit beyond myself, beyond Tommy, and other folks have to be looped in it as well, especially the individuals that have to deliver that training. So again, that's a long-winded way of saying send me an email and we'll look into it.
Then we have someone who just made a comment that they just applied for ABP account. Thank you very much for that. If you would like, Fuzi, if you would like to go ahead and send me directly an email, Brandon, BRANDON at abbtech.com, I can get you fast track to get you signed up more quickly and get your account set up if you want to reach out to me. I'll send you a separate email as well if I can find your email on file. Let's go to the QR code is, for example, the visitors to use the QR code to get access to the building instead of a PIN or a card.
Yeah, I need to look into that capability. I don't, a lot of it has to do with facial recognition. I'm not sure if QR codes are supported.
Then we have Tommy. I'm not sure if you know this or not, but what is the booth number at the ISC?
I'm having a senior moment on that one. So, no, I don't know it off the top of my head, but we're definitely listed on the directory at ISC West. We have a 10 by 20 booth there, but I don't know it off the top of my head at this point.
Yes, Greg is asking for portal access. Greg, I will get that sent over to you shortly, my friend.
So anyone that let me just anyone that is on this presentation, if you want to become a partner of 3CX, I'm sorry, not 3CX, I'm sorry, of ABP. If you want to be a 3CX an ABP partner, feel free to reach out to us. You can send Brandon or Kati or Christian or myself an email, and we'll facilitate getting you signed up, getting you access to the partner portal.
Yep, and then just wanted to let you know, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, but for Fuzi, I have your information here, and I will get you over a reseller application here shortly. I have you pulled up right here, so I'll be in contact with you. Then we have here, will the Fanvil IP intercom products and IP phones integrate into the IP TechView platform? And I can kind of answer that question. There is a lot of the Fanvil intercom and IP that is already integrated with IP TechView.
All right, so let me just for those that are not familiar with IP TechView, IP TechView is also a remote monitoring and managing platform that we designed here at ABP. And what it's designed to do, and this may be an oversimplification, and Christian, if you want to chime in on this, feel free. But what it's designed to do is it's designed to provide remote monitoring and remote managing across a pretty broad spectrum of products. Now, I'm more on the 3CX or telephony side, so let me speak from that. With IP TechView, you can manage all of your 3CX instance from that single interface, right? And so, for instance, if you have 20, 30 servers with 3CX, there's a unique login for each one of those. With IP TechView, when you put all of those servers on the IP TechView platform, then you only have one interface. But there are other things that it does as well, and that's really for another webinar. If there is some interest in IP TechView, if you want to learn a little bit more, feel free to reach out to Brandon or myself, and we'd be happy to give you information. Just one more other thing I want to speak on that is that it's also designed to provide remote monitoring and managing across a broad spectrum of products as well. So, all right, so that is all I want to say on IP TechView. Any other questions, Brandon?
That looks like that's it. I'm going to be reaching out to those folks. Greg, I'm working on your access now, and Fuzia, I'm working on your reseller agreement as we speak.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Are you guys looking at my, sorry, I think
I do have another question here. The question is, I am already a partner with ABP. Do we have a special discount for demo units? Also, a FCMS license for demo would it be for free?
We can certainly work on a demo price for anyone that's on the webinar today. We can certainly work on some demo pricing for you. So for those that want to take it for a test drive, just reach out to me or to Brandon, and we'll be more than happy to to get you some demo pricing.
And then we have another, since Canada is imposing 25% tariffs with the products imported from USA, does this affect your Canadian channel?
Is Kati on? Is Kati on? Or Christian? Are you guys muted?
Well, I'm on it. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you, Christian.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Perfect. Well, we are working to negate the influences of the tariffs. I don't have any specifics at the moment. When it was 10%, we had a solution in place. With 25%, now we have to check and see. However, Canada can import directly from other countries too, so we can potentially sidestep the US tariffs completely, and we're working on that. So please get back to me directly. It's christian@abptech.ca for Canada, christian@abptech.ca, and I'll set you up.
Perfect. Thank you, Christian. All right, any other questions?
That looks like it.
All right. Well, again, I want to thank everyone for hanging in there and allowing us to present Fanvil and their access control solutions. Here's mine and Tommy's contact information. If you have any questions about anything we covered today, ping either of us via email or give us a call. More specifically, for the customer that had questioned about Canada and potential tariffs, is Christian, CHRISTIAN at abptech.com. Brandon is Brandon, BRANDON at abptech.com. So we're all here to support you. Feel free to reach out to us. Tommy, is there any closing thoughts from your end?
No, I'm good. I'm just here as a tool for everybody's toolbox to be able to help you out and provide any clarity where needed.
Perfect. Brandon, any closing thoughts from you?
No, just thank you everyone for being here on this presentation. Appreciate all the feedback and questions. And to those who I'm working with directly, I'm already sending out emails to you guys. So just bear with me, and thank you again.
All right, appreciate it. Christian, any closing thoughts from your end?
Well, same thank you for everyone attending. And again, my email address works for both abptech.com and .ca, so don't worry about that. But this is ABP Tech Canada too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Marinelli, anything, any closing thoughts on your end?
Just thank you again, everybody, for attending. My email is Marianelli. It's MARIANELLY at abptech.com, and I'll be happy to assist you with any support questions that you may have.
All right, appreciate it. Who else we have? Kati, any closing thoughts on your end?
Yeah.
Any closing?
Anything, if you need me, I am attending LATAM and Canada, and my email is katy@abptech.com or abptech.ca. I will be here, and I will more than happy to attend any of you guys if you need anything from me.
All right, perfect. One thing I do want to mention, Kati is fluent in both English and Spanish. So if Spanish is your preferred language, Kati is a great person to discuss with or to converse with. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Jenny from marketing, you have any closing thoughts? She may have dropped off. I hope I didn't miss it.
Back, Sean Kelly, thank you, is added Fanvil booth is 9129.
Perfect. Thank you, Sean. All right, guys, well, that concludes today's presentation. Again, I appreciate everyone that took the time out to join us. This recording will be available if you want. Just send me an email and we'll get that to you. With that in mind, again, I want to thank everyone, Brandon, Christian, Kati, Marinelli, Jenny, everyone that came on to support us. With that said, I'm going to end today's presentation. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.